Alright, we're back from the previous video where I discussed the potential of Blue Lock's second season. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. And without further ado, let's dive into it. Before we get into this, please consider subscribing. It only takes a couple seconds and it really helps me out. So with any manga or anime, you often see a main character with some unique trait. Whether it's Ayana Koji's unusual calm demeanor, Naruto's whisker marks, or Luffy's charismatic attitude. They all have something that sets them apart. This uniqueness helps catch the attention of the reader or viewer. However, there is one character that breaks this mold, Isagi Yoichi. Warning, this video does contain spoilers, so anime fans, you have been warned. At the start of Blue Lock, we see Isagi in the middle of an important soccer match, and you'd think as the main character, he would take the shot and secure a dramatic win for his team. Instead, he passes the ball to a teammate who misses the shot, causing them to lose. This surprising opening had me confused. It seemed like it would set up a typical underdog story, but it actually did the opposite by starting with a setback for Isagi. After this, Isagi gets invited to a special program called Blue Lock, which serves as a second chance at a football career. When we see the program, we're introduced to a variety of characters with unique designs. This is where I get to my first point about Isagi. His design is very bland. He looks almost like a background character, which is unusual for a main protagonist. His appearance is normal, and you would expect his personality to compensate for that. However, his personality is also very ordinary. Here's where the creator did something really creative. Instead of making Isagi stand out through his looks or personality, they made him stand out by being the opposite. He's a normal looking character surrounded by unique designs and personalities. This highlights that the show isn't about him being the best striker, but actually how he becomes a main character. We first see this in the soccer tag game at the start. Isagi's on the brink of being kicked out in the last 25 seconds. He's faced with an easy shot, but instead, he chooses to go after Bachira, showing his first steps towards developing an ego. This moment is crucial as Isagi gets his first taste of taking his own shot instead of passing it to a teammate. However, in the following episodes, Isagi struggles to regain this ego and find his worth, a reoccurring challenge for him. This struggle, in my opinion, is the core purpose of the story. Soon when watching the show, you discover that everyone at Blue Lock has a unique tool or skill. For example, Bachira excels in footwork and ball handling. Kunigami has a strong frame and an excellent mid-range shot, and Nagi has an incredible first touch. Isagi, however, faces one of his biggest challenges. He doesn't know what his special tool is. During the first game, we get a glimpse of his potential. After enduring a brutal beating, Isagi and Bachira make a last-minute attempt to score. Isagi has a clear shot on the goal, but is blocked by Baro. Without looking, he passes the ball to Kunigami, leading to a crucial point for the team. Later, we learn that Isagi's unique skill is his ability to smell a goal. He has an exponential talent for perceiving the field and everyone on it, allowing him to make strategic plays that others might not see. This skill sets him apart and begins to define his role within Blue Lock. Later on, Isagi acquires his direct shot, adding another skill to his arsenal. With this, he discovers his formula for scoring and continuously evolves it to an astonishing level. And I don't mean for this video to be a timeline of Isagi's growth as a player, but instead, I'd rather talk about how such a normal character could transform into a uniquely remarkable one. Back to the video though. Initially, Isagi might seem like an ordinary protagonist, but he evolves into someone you can look at and think, wow, he's amazing for doing that. The second selection phase plays a crucial role in this transformation. During this period, Isagi experiences several moments where his ego is boosted, only to be humbled by new challenges. These experiences make him constantly question his worth as a player. He isn't just worried about losing, he's also concerned about whether he will be chosen. What makes him more valuable than any other person at Blue Lock? In conclusion, the second selection significantly boosts Isagi's value, pushing him to grow and refine his abilities in ways that set him apart from his peers. After the second selection, Isagi's skill skyrockets. It wasn't easy. He struggled to find his value and explore teamwork with others. With Hiyori's help, he learned to act on his reflexes instead of overthinking, which led to his first goal in the mini tournament before the U20 Japan team versus Blue Lock 11 match. His improved ability to react quickly and his off-the-ball movement earned him a spot on the Blue Lock 11. Isagi's journey so far is a compelling portrayal of growth, unlike characters with innate superiority. He starts off unremarkable and adapts to each challenge he faces, making his progress feel earned. This constant evolution keeps me wondering how he will overcome each new obstacle and how much stronger he will become, reminiscent of a Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z. All in all, Blue Lock is a really good series, like I mentioned in the previous video before this, but my objective was to just go over Isagi as a main character, because it's not every day that you do see a character like this. Because when you first come in, you see him as an ordinary person. There's nothing special about him. His skills are mediocre and his design isn't really much to look at either. So you question yourself, what is he good for and why is he the main character that the anime is focused on? But my manga readers, we all know that Isagi doesn't stay like this. He becomes one of the best players at Blue Lock already. I mean, we know in the current manga, he's like at the top contending with Kaiser or Rin and has literally almost every eye on him. But yeah, with that, I'd like to wrap up the video. If you have any comments or concerns you want to bring up, comment section is right there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I plan to keep uploading consistently. That's my challenge I have with myself and my friend. So with that being said, I'm out.